So nice in Chicago, such energy. Hi everyone, they asked me to come here and tell you my story because we all started basically the same way, but let me tell you what happened to me 17 years ago. I got an invitation in the mail to a Pampered Chef show, and I remember looking at it saying, what is this? And I called my cousin who sent it to me. I said, what is this Pampered Chef thing? And she said, it's a cooking show. And I said, Gail, I don't cook. She said, just come, it'll be fun. So of course it's my cousin. I had to go to her show. So before I went to the party that night, I said to my husband, honey, give me 30 bucks. Let me just go buy something. I'll be home in a half hour. And I went to the show, and within 5 minutes, my mouth was hanging open. I was loving everything. I wanted everything. She showed the mandolin. I'm like, excuse me, what number is that? And I wrote it down. She showed the apple peel liqueur slicer. I'm like, what number is that? And I wrote it down. At the end of the night, I looked at my order form, and I had a $250 order. Now, at this time, I was a stay-at-home mom. My kids were 2 and 5, and I did not cook. So I'm looking at this order and I said, this has got to be a gold mine. I don't cook. My order is $250. Imagine people who cook. They're going to go crazy for this. So I raised my hand and I said, excuse me, can you make money doing this? And she said, yeah, you'll make about $100, $200 a night. I said, sign me up right now. And she said, really? I said, really? So at the end of the night, she finished up her show, the consultant, and I sat down with her and I said, what do I have to do this the right way? And she said, if you do 2 shows a week, you're going to have a booming business. I said, okay. I went home that night, I walked in my front door, and my husband said to me, so, what'd you buy? And I said, a job. And he goes, oh no, what is this going to cost me? And I said, no, I'm telling you, I found my thing. I'm so excited. So I called everyone and their mother, and I said, listen, I'm doing this thing called the Pampered Chef. I'm going to come to your house, I'm going to do a cooking demonstration, you're going to get a lot of free stuff, it's going to be so much fun. And I booked 8 shows in my first month. Now at the end of that first month, my sales were $4,500. Now I did not know, was this good, was this bad, did everyone do this? But that's just what I did. And in those days, the check came in the mail at the end of the month. So at the end of the first month, that paycheck came, I opened it up, and it was for $900. And seriously, I did a cartwheel. And just so you should know, I don't even know how to do a cartwheel. That was like $1 million to me. I could not believe I went out 8 nights, made 8 pizzas, and they gave me $900. So I will tell you, whether you are a brand new consultant sitting here or you're a national executive, the money you can make per show is ridiculous. It all ends up to a big number at the end of the month. But if you would like to double, triple, and quadruple your income, you need to share the opportunity with everyone. This is just something, what I said at the beginning of my shows, where I really didn't know much about the cooking show, but I knew I was having fun. And I stood there at the end of my show, my first show, and I said, if anyone's looking for a part-time job with full-time pay, get with the program right now. For standing here tonight, I'm going to make $100 to $200. So if this looks like fun to anyone, just come talk to me and I'll tell you how to get started. And at that first show, somebody came up to me and said, I want to do this. And that's how it started. Okay, I have to look at my notes because I'm forgetting things. Yes. There is a formula to being successful at this, just so you know, and that is doing 1 to 2 shows a week, because everything will really fall into place. You'll make incredible money, and you're going to earn the trips. Now, if you earn a trip with the Pampered Chef, you will never leave this company, because once you earn one, it is seriously like traveling with Daddy Warbucks. They take care of everything for you, so why wouldn't you do that? And you should always give it your all at every show, whether there are 3 guests sitting there, or if there are 23 guests sitting there, because I will tell you, I was one of 3 guests sitting at that show, and if that consultant did not give it her all, maybe I would not have been inspired. Maybe I would have been selling something else right now. So that's how it happened to me. I'm going to leave you with one note. They told me I have 5 minutes. I think that was 4 minutes. Here's the success plan, okay? If your shows are fun, the bookings will come. And if you love what you do, people are going to sign with you. That's just my story.
Love you. Thank you so much, Jill. Let's give her another huge